I think that makes you a scavenger at best, and a thief at worst. Alright, Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty is here. This is probably my favorite Funko subscription box of the three because I love Star Wars, and you also get 2 pops, which is really awesome. I'm not sure if Funko is not allowed to make Star Wars Dorbs, or if they just don't, but since there's no Star Wars Dorbs, they give you 2 pops, which I really like, and I think for any pop collector, to get 2 pops that are exclusive for 30 bucks is a big plus for this box. They've all been pretty strong, except for maybe the last one wasn't as strong as the others, but it was still pretty cool, especially if you're a really hardcore Star Wars fan. This month's theme is bounty hunters. Everybody loves the bounty hunters, and it's a testament to how much they love them because they're in the movie so little, yet they're still so popular. I'm just going to go ahead and open up this box real quick, show you everything that's inside of it just to get that out of the way, and then I'll go through a more detailed look and review of each single piece and give you my thoughts on it. Then at the end, I'll let you know which ones I would buy separately if they weren't in this box, which ones I would pass, my favorite item, my least favorite item, and also whether I think this is worth the money in the end, and whether I would buy it if I knew exactly what was in it. Alright, so let's take a look. Looks like my pin is loose. Last time my patch was loose. I don't know if they run out of time and they're just like, shit, throw it in there. But looks like the pin is it's the Bosk. And then we got Boba Fett patch. Oh, I can already tell I'm gonna like this t-shirt. I think that's black or blue. Open that up in a second. And the main event. Oh, nice. Very nice. Looks like we get the Droid Bounty Hunter, IG-88. That's funny. And also a Boba Fett. Oh, and it looks like he's in action pose, Boba Fett. Really awesome. Alright, let me open these up and show you exactly what they look like. Here's the pin. He is one of the bounty hunters that's in the scene with Darth Vader in Empire Strikes Back when he's looking for Han Solo and he like puts a call out for all the best bounty hunters in the galaxy. Kind of looks like a dinosaur here. I thought he was a little bit goofy looking. He just kind of looks like a reptile with like half a space suit on. Kind of funny. But yeah, that's the pin. And this is a really great looking patch. Probably my favorite one so far. Because yeah, I like Boba Fett. I'm like everybody else. Love the guy. But the stitching is really nice on it. The colors look really cool. That little background behind him looks awesome. Little Mandalorian symbol right here. Looks really cool. I kind of thought that they might have made the Mandalorian symbol just be the patch. That would have been neat too. But I like this. It looks really good. Really high quality too. And here's the shirt. I like the pop tees. I think they look neat. But as far as t-shirts I would actually wear, I do prefer these 2-color ones. Or just the ones that aren't pop, because I don't know, the pop ones just don't look like something I would actually wear. But this one I will. I do like this contrast of the yellow on the blue. And they've got all their favorite bounty hunters on there. I think these are all the guys also in that scene in Empire Strikes Back where Darth Vader is looking for Han Solo, and he lists some of the best bounty hunters in the galaxy. I've always thought this guy in the top left here, whenever I see his name, I just see suck ass. That's all I see. I see suck ass. But you got IG-88, Bosk, Boba Fett, and the little bug guy. Pretty cool. I like this shirt. It crossed my mind that they might make IG-88, but then I kind of quickly dismissed it, and I'll tell you why in a second when I open them up. But yeah, I'm really glad they decided to make them. It looks like they have the Walmart exclusives on the back here. Bespin Luke, Handless Luke. Still haven't found out where exactly you're going to be able to get Handless Luke. Looks like they're going to make Forlom too. That's awesome. So you can kind of complete the set of bounty hunters. That's really neat. Although, Bosk is kind of expensive now. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy him, because I kind of missed out on him the first time. And Ceremonial Han and Luke on the back there. Pretty light pop. And here is IG-88, and he looks pretty cool. Now, the reason I was saying that I'm surprised that they made him was because he's like a super skinny character. And, you know, I wasn't sure how in the world they can translate this into pop form. And if you look at him, if you didn't know he was a pop and they just showed it to you, just a picture, you might not guess he's a pop. But once you do feel him in your hand, you know, he's got the bobble head and he does have a big head, you know, compared to his body. So it does look like a pop, but maybe at first glance, it might not register right away. But yeah, he looks really cool. He's actually really light. One of the lightest pops I think I've ever felt. But the detail is really awesome. His paint job is really good. I don't see any flaws anywhere. I mean, it's just all kind of silver. But even these little yellow parts are done well. And his guns are done well. It looks like the guns maybe have been painted separately. And then placed into his hand. Or no, they just did a good job painting them. But yeah, really cool. Yeah, they did a really good job with it. I'm surprised they decided to make this guy, but I'm very glad they did. Because he is one of the coolest bounty hunters. He's actually, like, he's a droid, which makes him kind of unique. A droid bounty hunter. So you kind of have a little bit of greed with the droid, you know. That's why I like it. Star Wars, the droids always have very human emotions. But yeah, he's supposed to be a badass. Really cool. Boba Fett's, like, main rival. You know, an interesting fact, too, is his head was actually in A New Hope, and he was one of the props inside the cantina. I don't know if it was like a beer dispenser or something, but in Empire Strikes Back, they used some of those old props from A New Hope and put it on a robot body and go like, there we go, there's our other bounty hunter. And now they're making a pop out of him. You know, kind of just thrown together, but fan favorite, and now we got a figure of him. I think it was on Funko's teaser video for the Bounty Hunters box, or maybe some other video, but the commenters were talking about what could possibly be inside the Smuggler's bounty box. And I had said, you know, it'd be really cool if they made a Boba Fett pop of him in mid-flight, or just an action pose Boba Fett. And I think it was right after we had gotten the 2-pack of Captain America and Iron Man, and the way that Iron Man was flying, I just thought, you know, they should do Boba Fett like that. And it looks like they totally surpassed what was in my imagination just by the looks of it from the box. And he looks really awesome. Can't wait to open this guy up. Funko completely outdid themselves with this Boba Fett. This just surpasses all expectations I had for this box. And you know what? I think I would pay $30 alone just for this pop. If I had to buy it in the second market and it was $30 or something, I would definitely pay the $30 just for this Boba Fett. It looks like there's a new sculpt for the helmet. I want to say that this looks a little bit different. But yeah, they got all the details in his uniform just right. It looks like his little cape was a separate piece that was painted and then glued on. When they do that, the paint jobs are perfect. I'm really glad they did it that way. The gun is painted just right. Look at even his little finger coming through there. There's no overspray anywhere. Really excellent paint job. I like that they included the little dent in his helmet too. Really iconic. Looks really good. I really can't find anything wrong with this. And then look at the way they did the stand. With the translucent orange coming out of his jetpack. It just looks so awesome. It kind of reminds me of the Iron Man blasting himself up with his hands that they had a couple years ago. But yeah, this looks really good. And they made it look like the fire from his jetpack is like engulfing the stand, and then just a little bit of the stand is poking out there. Just really well done. And I'm glad that it's just a part of this and you don't have to like stick it in there, and because they usually fall off of those kind of stands. So I'm completely happy with this one. I think anybody that's a Star Wars fan and a Funko Pop fan that skipped this box for whatever crazy reason is totally kicking themselves right now, because this is one of my favorite Star Wars Pops now. Maybe my top 3. Alright, so this box was pretty much all killer and no filler. There's no comic book, there's no nothing else, there's no lanyard. You just get the patch and pin that's pretty standard. I wouldn't get the patch and pin up by themselves, but they're really good this time. That pop, I would get by itself. I'd probably buy 2 or 3 of them just because he is amazing looking. Really happy with this guy. Just looks great on a desk, anywhere. I think that's why I would buy 2 or 3. Not to resell them, just because I'd want one to keep inside the box, one to put like at my desk at work, and then maybe one to trade with somebody later on the line or something. But really, really amazing Boba Fett. Really happy with that. Maybe the best pop that's come in any of these boxes, in my opinion. IG-88, I really like. I mean, he looks so cool. I mean, they got his proportion just right with how he looks in the movies compared to these other guys. Really happy with this pop, too. Really happy they did that. You know, I'm not sure if I got one where his head's a little crooked, because this is the straight on view, and his eyes are facing this way. Not sure if they're all like that or just the head on mine's crooked. I'll have to check other people's videos out just to see how theirs came out, because on the packaging it looks straight, but I don't mind it to the side like that. I'll have to just check out other people's videos. And this shirt is really cool too. The shirt, you know, I am not sure if I would get that shirt on its own, but I do think it's cool. That said, this box comes out to $30 with the tax and the shipping and handling and everything. I think maybe $33 or so. So let's just say that you're paying full retail price at, you know, places where pops are sort of expensive at full retail price, like say Hot Topic, where each pop will probably come out to about $13 each. So let's just say that's $26 just for the pops. You have $4 to $7 left over. I think I would buy this shirt. If I saw it for $7, I'd snatch it right up. It would be cool, you know, I don't know, go to the gym or something in it. Lay around the house, maybe wear it with like a jacket over it or something with that yellow and blue contrast. I think it looks really nice. I would definitely get that shirt for $7. And the patch and pin, I'll just call freebies. So overall, I think you get a great value for your money. Really happy with this box. I give this box a 10 out of 10.